Welcome to your slow English listening practice. Listen carefully. Repeat slowly. Feel the rhythm of real English. Let's begin with simple questions and answers, just like in everyday life. Do you speak English? Yes, I speak a little English. I'm still learning every day. Can I sit here? Sure. Go ahead. You can sit anywhere you like. How much does your phone cost? It cost around $1,000. I saved money for months to buy it. Would you like some coffee? Yes, please. I'd love a cup of hot black coffee. Do you like it here? Yes, I really enjoy this place. It feels peaceful and comfortable. What did you do last weekend? I stayed home, cleaned my room, and watched a few movies. Do you enjoy cooking? Not really. I prefer eating out or trying new restaurants with friends. How was your day? My day was pretty good. I finished my work early. Do you know Jenny? Yes, I know her. She's friendly and always smiling. What time do you go to bed? I usually go to bed around midnight because I work late. Have you been to London? No, not yet. But I hope to visit one day. Where did you go on your last vacation? I went to the mountains. The weather was cool and refreshing. Have you ever been to a concert? No. Concerts are usually too loud for me. What's your favorite type of car? I like small, simple cars that are easy to drive. Are you a vegetarian? No. I eat all kinds of food. Do you live in a big city? No. I live in a small, quiet town. Are you coming with me? Yes, I'd love to join you. Are you going out tonight? Probably not. I have some work to finish. Did you wake up early today? Yes, I got up earlier than usual. Would you like some lunch? I'm not hungry right now, but thank you. Can you draw? No, I'm not very good at drawing, but I try sometimes. Do you know her? Yes, I know her. She works near my office. Are you married? No, I'm not married yet. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Yes, I'm planning to visit my family. What's your favorite movie? I don't have one favorite. I like many different kinds of movies. Who do you live with? I live with my parents and my younger brother. Are you American? No, I'm not. I'm from Asia. Would you like to go out for dinner tonight? Maybe another time. I'm a bit tired today. How long have you been working here? I just started last month. Do you smoke? No, I don't smoke at all. Are you going home now? Yes, I'm heading home soon. What do you want to drink? I'd like a cup of tea, please. How do you travel to work? I work from home, so I don't need to travel. Where is the nearest supermarket? It's just around the corner, next to the bakery. What's your favorite sport? I enjoy playing tennis. It helps me relax. Did you have breakfast today? Yes, I had a simple breakfast. Can I use your phone? Sure. Here you go. How many siblings do you have? I have 3 siblings. 2 brothers and 1 sister. What's your dream job? I'd love to be a writer someday. How do you feel today? I feel good. Thank you for asking. Are you allergic to anything? Yes, I'm allergic to peanuts. What did you eat for lunch? I ate a bowl of noodles and some fruit. Why do you study English? I study English to improve my communication skills. Is this your book? No, it's from the library. What is her profession? She's a teacher. What is your hobby? I love painting in my free time. Why are you smiling? I'm smiling because I'm happy today. How is the weather? The weather is sunny and warm. Do you have pets? No, I don't have any pets right now. Are you busy today? Yes, I'm quite busy with work. Can you swim? No, but I want to learn. Can you help me? Of course. What do you need? How are you? I'm not feeling very well, but I'll be okay. What do you do? I work at a bank. Do you understand? Could you repeat that, please? I didn't catch it. What time is it now? It's almost noon. Do you watch TV often? Not much anymore. I spend more time online. What programs do you like? I enjoy dramas and entertaining shows that help me relax. Do you like watching TV alone or with others? I prefer watching with family or friends because it feels more fun. Do you think you watched too much TV as a child? Not really. My parents were strict with screen time. How much free time do you have? I usually have around 5 hours a day. Do you prefer staying home in the evening or going out? Both are fine. It depends on my mood. Do you think it's important to relax? Yes. Relaxation is important for mental health. Do men and women relax in the same way? Sometimes, but everyone is different. When do you spend time with family or friends? Usually on weekends or holidays. Let's continue with slow, natural English. Imagine these are small conversations from real life. Listen carefully. Repeat after me. What's the most difficult part of learning a new language? For many beginners, pronunciation can be challenging. But as you advance, vocabulary becomes just as important. Are there many people studying English in your country? Yes. English is popular worldwide. Many people study it for work, travel, and personal growth. How many foreign languages do you know? I only speak English well, but I know a little Japanese and Korean. What other languages would you like to learn? If I had enough free time, I'd like to learn Spanish. It's a beautiful language used in many countries. Why is speaking another language useful? Because it helps you communicate, understand cultures, and connect with others. Do you have a mobile phone? Yes, I do. I use it every day for work, study, and communication. What do you use your phone for? I use it to send messages, check emails, watch videos, and read the news. When did you get your first mobile phone? I got my first phone in middle school. It was a simple one, not a smartphone. Is there anything you dislike about phones? Sometimes they take too much of my time, especially social media. Do you think you will continue using your phone in the future? Of course. Phones are essential in modern life. Do you like using the computer? Yes, I do. I use it for work, studying English, and learning new skills. How often do you use your computer? Almost every day. Sometimes I use it more than 5 hours. Where do you live? I live on a quiet street in a small neighborhood. How long have you lived there? I've lived there for about 7 years. It feels like home. Have you had lunch already? Yes, I had lunch about an hour ago. How long have you spoken English? I've spoken English all my life, but I still practice daily. Do you want to read this book? I've already read it. It was interesting and easy to follow. How long have you lived at your current address? I've been at this address for over 10 years. Are you married? No, I'm not married yet. I'm focusing on my career. What time are you going to wake up tomorrow? I'll probably wake up around 6 a.m. What will you do after waking up? I'll get dressed, have breakfast, and prepare for work. What will you eat for breakfast tomorrow? I'll have eggs and toast, maybe with a cup of tea. What time do you usually get up? I usually get up early, around 6 or 7. What subjects did you study at school? I studied math, science, and English. When do you usually go to bed? I go to bed around 10 or 11 p.m. Where do you like to spend your weekends? I enjoy spending weekends in the park or at a cafe. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is blue. It makes me feel calm. How many languages do you speak? I speak 2 languages. What do you usually eat for breakfast? I usually have cereal or fruit. Do you enjoy reading? Yes, I read whenever I have free time. Are you experiencing any pain? Yes, I have a little pain in my stomach. Have you had this issue before? No, this is the first time. What is your name? My name is Sarah, but my friends call me Sarah for short. What do you do in the morning? I get up, wash my face, brush my teeth, and get ready for work. What are you doing after breakfast? After breakfast, I usually check my schedule and answer messages. What is your job? I'm a teacher. I teach English and help students improve their speaking skills. What is your education level? I'm a university graduate in my final year of studies. What is your favorite food? My favorite food is Thai food. I love spicy dishes. What is your favorite song? I enjoy listening to soft rock when I'm tired or stressed. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is orange. It feels warm and energetic. What is your favorite subject? English is my favorite subject because it opens many opportunities. What is your favorite vegetable? I like potatoes. They can be cooked in many ways. What is your favorite thing in the world? My favorite thing is spending time with my friends and family. What time do you get up in the morning? I get up at 5 a.m. every day. What time do you eat breakfast? I eat breakfast at around 7 a.m. What time do you go to work? I leave for work at 8 a.m. every morning. What time do you get home? I usually get home around 5 p.m. What time do you go to class? I go to class 15 minutes before 7 p.m. What time do you do homework? I do homework 3 times a day in the morning, afternoon, and evening. What time is it now? It's 7 a.m. The class starts soon. What time is your breakfast? My breakfast is usually at 7 with my friends. What time do you practice English? I practice before class and whenever I have free time. Why do you practice so much? Because practice is the key to fluency. What time do you read for knowledge? I read whenever I have free time or when I want to relax. Are you new here? Yes, I am. I just started my course today. When did you buy your car? I bought it last year after saving for months. Can I pay by credit card? Sorry, we only accept cash here. Whose book is this? It's mine. I left it on the table earlier. What's happening? A little girl is crying, but no one knows why. Do you read regularly? Not every day, but I try to read often. Do you mind if I open the window? Sure. Make yourself comfortable. Can you pick me up at the station? Of course. What time should I be there? When did it all start? It started back in university. What are you going to do today? I'm going to visit a friend, then stop by the grocery store to buy a few things. Are you ready to order? Yes, I'll have the pasta with vegetables, please. Do you need help? No, I'm okay, but thank you for asking. How do you get to school? I usually take the bus, but sometimes I walk when the weather is nice. Do you like going to the movies? Yes, I enjoy movies a lot, especially comedies. How many people are there in your family? There are 5 people in my family. My parents, my brother, my sister, and me. What does your father do? He's a doctor at a local hospital. How old is your mother? She is 45 years old, just a few years younger than my father. Do you have an appointment? Yes, my appointment is at 10:30 this morning. Do you think Mike is married? Yes, I think he is. He mentioned his wife once. Are fast food restaurants popular in your country? Yes, they are very popular, especially among young people. Do you often drink alcohol when you eat out? Not really. I only drink a little during celebrations or special events. What do you do on weekends? On weekends, I usually clean my house, do laundry, and go shopping. What time do you have breakfast? I have breakfast at 7 a.m. every day. Do you want some more food? Yes, please. I'd love to have a little more. What time will you be free? I'll be free around 9:40. How was your trip? It was good. I enjoyed the scenery and the long walks. How much money do you have? Not much. I'm trying to save for a big purchase. May I speak with you? Yes, you can. I have about 15 minutes. May I know your name? Please. Sure. My name is David. I help manage the class and guide students. May I know your ambition? I want to become a tour guide. I love traveling and meeting new people. How many people are in your family? There are 6 of us, my parents, my brothers, my sister, and me. How many teachers are in your class? There is only one teacher. She explains lessons clearly and patiently. How much grammar do you study? I study enough grammar to speak correctly, but I don't memorize long rules. How much confidence do you have in speaking English? I'm becoming more confident every day because I practice consistently. How old are your parents? My father is 45 and my mother is 40. They work hard to support us. How old are you? I am 20 years old. My brother is 26 and my sister is 30. How often do you read for knowledge? I read sometimes, especially when I want to understand something new. How often do you do homework each day? I do homework 3 times before work, after class, and before bed. How do you improve your English? I practice slowly and deeply. Repeat phrases and listen carefully every day. Why do you use social media? I use it for news, business, and staying connected with friends. How long is your job? My job lasts 8 hours a day. I supervise workers and solve problems. Can money make people happier? Money can make life easier, but it doesn't guarantee long-term happiness. How much free time do you have? I usually have around 5 hours each day for rest and hobbies. What's the most difficult part of learning a language? For many people, remembering vocabulary is the hardest part. How many foreign languages can you speak? I can speak English and a little Korean. May I know your hobbies? I enjoy reading, teaching, and playing traditional sports. Which do you like more, reading or writing? I prefer reading because it helps me understand the world better. How many books are on the bookshelf? There are many books. You can borrow any of them anytime. What other languages would you like to learn? If I have time, I want to learn Spanish and Korean. Do you think daily exercise is important? Yes, it's essential. Exercise helps reduce stress and keeps the body strong. Have you ever had your fortune told? Yes, once. The fortune teller said I would experience big changes in my life. Did any prediction come true? Surprisingly, Yes. I got a job promotion shortly after. Did you buy new headphones? Yes, I bought them yesterday. The sound quality is amazing. Do you use them for music? Yes, but I also use them for podcasts and videos. Do you like traveling? Yes, I love traveling because I can experience new cultures and foods. Do you like giving gifts? Yes, giving gifts makes me happy because it brings people closer. What do you do after getting dressed? After getting dressed, I eat breakfast. Do you have a big breakfast? Yes, I usually eat well in the morning. What do you eat for breakfast? I usually have juice, cereal, toast, and sometimes coffee. What time do you leave your house every morning? I leave around 8 a.m. What time do you reach work? I get to work around 9 a.m. Do you work hard? Yes, I work hard all morning. What time do you have lunch? I usually eat lunch around 12:30. What time do you finish work? I finish around 5:45 p.m. What do you do after dinner? I read the newspaper or relax for a while. What time do you go to bed? I usually go to bed around midnight. What time did you leave the house yesterday? I left at about 8 a.m. Did you work all day yesterday? Yes, I worked from 9 to 6. What time did you eat lunch yesterday? I ate lunch at around 12:30. What is your name? My name is Leo. What is your father's name? His name is Daniel. What is your mother's name? Her name is Emma. How old are you? I'm 25 years old. How old is your father? He is 45 years old. How old is your mother? She is 55 years old. Where are you from? I'm from the United Kingdom. What are you doing right now? I'm doing my homework and reviewing new vocabulary. What time do you get up in the morning? I wake up at 6 a.m. every day. What are you thinking about? I'm thinking about a close friend I haven't seen in a long time. What are you waiting for? I'm not waiting for anyone. I'm just relaxing for a moment. What time are you coming home? I'll be back home around 6 p.m. How many people are there in your family? I have 2 brothers and 3 sisters. Are you the youngest in your family? No, I'm not. My younger brother is the youngest. Are you the oldest? Yes, I'm the oldest in my family. How old is your brother? He is 2 years younger than me. Do you get up early every day? Yes, I do. I love starting my day early. Does your brother wake up early too? No, he wakes up later than I do. Have you seen the doctor yet? Not yet, but I plan to go soon. Where did you go earlier today? I went to the post office to send a package. Do you like your job? Yes, I enjoy my work. It keeps me motivated. What would you like for dessert? I'd like a scoop of ice cream, please. What kind of music do you like? I'm really into pop music. It makes me feel energized. What sport do you like? I enjoy playing badminton with my friends. What time is it? It's 1 p. Is it cold today? No, not really. It's warm and comfortable outside. Can I have the bill, please? Certainly. Here you are. What's your favorite food? I love pizza with fresh ingredients. What do you do for fun? I enjoy reading books, listening to podcasts, and spending time outdoors. Do you have plans for the weekend? Yes, I'm visiting my friends this weekend. What's your favorite sport? I like playing tennis because it keeps me active. What's your dream job? My dream job is to become a photographer and travel the world. Do you have a favorite hobby? Yes, I like painting when I have free time. What's your favorite subject in school? Mathematics. I like problem solving. What's your shoe size? My shoe size is 10. What's your favorite holiday? I enjoy Christmas the most. It feels warm and joyful. Do you have any children? No, I don't have children. What do you do for a living? I work as a lawyer. Does this radio belong to you? Yes, I believe it does. Is it yours? Yes, it's mine. How often do you make mistakes when speaking English? Sometimes I make mistakes, but I learn from them. Can you understand his accent? Yes, I can understand it quite well. How often do you read? I read whenever I have free time. How old are you? I'm 28 years old. How old is your mother? I'm not sure exactly, but she's around 48 years old. How tall are you? I'm 5 feet and 2 inches tall. Where is the teacher? She is standing at the front of the classroom. What are you going to talk about in your presentation? I'm going to talk about myself and my goals. What do you eat for lunch? I usually eat rice and chicken for lunch. What do you want to buy? Nothing right now. I'm just looking around. What do you want to do after becoming fluent in English? I want to teach others and help them grow in confidence. Where is your mother? She's in the kitchen, preparing dinner. Where is your bike? It's under the tree outside. What are they talking about? They're talking about their English practice. What do you do in the afternoon? I usually take a short nap and then study a bit. What do you drink for breakfast? I drink a cup of coffee every morning. What do you like to eat for dinner? I like simple meals, such as rice and vegetables. What do you want to play? I want to play a game of football later. What do you suggest to improve my English? I suggest practicing slowly, repeating sentences, and listening carefully. What is your email address? My email address is leoexample.com. What are those? Those are cars parked near the road. What are you reading? I'm not reading at the moment. I'm just listening to you. Can you ask me some questions? Sure. Why do you want to practice English today? Why do you want to speak in front of the class? Because I want to test my speaking skills and build confidence. Why do you want to take a break? I want to take a short break because I feel tired. Where is my phone? It's on the table next to your bag. Where is your sister? She's not in class today because she's feeling sick. What is she doing? She's drawing a picture in her notebook. What are you going to do today? I'm going to complete my homework and then relax. What do you want to drink? I'd like a glass of orange juice. What do you want? I want you to ask me more questions to practice. Why do you like her English? Because she speaks clearly and makes very few mistakes. Why did you come early today? I came early to practice speaking skills before the lesson starts. Can you treat me to some snacks? Yes, I can treat you to something small. How often do you speak English in class? I speak English with my classmates almost every day. Why do you listen to music? Music helps me relax when I'm tired, bored, or stressed. Why do you make mistakes when speaking English? Because I still need more practice and repetition. Where is the water cooler? It's near the door. What are you doing? I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just sitting quietly. What do you want me to say? I want you to say something honest and simple. What do you like doing in your free time? I enjoy reading, walking, watching movies, and talking with friends. What is good to do now? It's good to practice English now while your mind is fresh and focused. What is your opinion of my English accent? I think your accent is clear and pleasant. You're improving very well. What is good to have in life? It's good to have health, education, stability, and supportive people around you. What is he talking about? He's talking about the weather and how quickly it changes these days. What are you thinking about right now? I'm thinking about my English goals and how to improve faster. Where is the key? The key is here on the table next to the notebook. Why do you need education? Education teaches us how to think, how to understand the world, and how to solve problems. Why do you want to be a rich person? I want to be rich so I can help my family and support people who need it. Why do you want to drink? Because I'm thirsty after walking for a long time. Why do you want to go out? I want to go out because I feel bored and need some fresh air. How tall is your father? I think he is around 6 feet 1 inch tall. How long is the table? The table is 4 feet long. How old are your grandparents? I'm not sure exactly, but my grandfather is around 60, and my grandmother is about 52. How often do you come to class? I come to class every weekday, from Monday to Friday. Can you speak English more slowly? Please. Yes, I can speak more slowly if it helps you understand better. Where do you work? I work in a hotel. Where do you learn English? I learn English from this class and through online practice. Where do you drink coffee? I usually drink coffee at a cafe near my workplace. Where do you have dinner? I usually have dinner at home with my family. Where are you from? I'm from Canada. What time is it? It's 7 a.m. Ah. How are you feeling today? I'm feeling great. Thank you. What is your name? My name is Jack. How old are you? I'm 23 years old. When do you celebrate your birthday? I celebrate my birthday on June 10th. Do you live in your own house? No, I'm renting a 3-bedroom apartment. How much is the rent? The rent is $5,500 a month. What is your weight? I weigh around 159 pounds. Do you have any brothers and sisters? Yes, I do. How tall are you? I am 6 feet 2 inches tall. Are you married? Yes, I am. What is the name of your wife? Her name is Anna O'Brien. How many children do you have? We have 2 daughters. How old are they? The older one is 13 and the younger one is 10. What is your favorite food? My favorite food is a cheeseburger. Can you cook? Yes, I can. I used to cook quite often. What did you like cooking? I liked cooking chicken salad, shrimp fajitas, and hamburgers. How did you learn to cook? I learned from my mother when I was young. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is green. Do you like reading? Yes, I enjoy reading in my free time. Do you like watching documentaries? Yes, I love documentaries a lot. What types of documentaries do you watch? I like watching animal, nature, and science documentaries. Which animal do you like most? The animal I like most is the tiger. What is your favorite pet? I love dogs. They are loyal and friendly. Do you have any pets? Yes, I have a dog. What is its name? My dog's name is Max. Do you play any musical instruments? Not well, but I try whenever I have free time. What time do you get up in the morning? I get up at 5 every morning. What time do you go to work every morning? I go to work at 8 a.m. Who do you love most in your family? I love everyone equally. What day is today? Today is Sunday. How long do you stay in class every day? I stay in class for 1 hour. During that hour, I listen, learn, and practice deeply. How long do you memorize lessons? I usually memorize lessons for about 1 hour, but sometimes longer. How many people do you see here? I see many people, students, workers, and some visitors. How many sisters do you have? I have 2 sisters, one older, one younger. How many years do you need to learn English? I need at least 1 year to achieve basic fluency and many more to master it. How many lessons do you learn a day? I usually learn 1 lesson a day, but I focus on it deeply. How many friends do you have in this class? I have many friends because I am friendly and honest. How many subjects do you study at the university? I study many subjects, but my major is English. How many minutes do you have for your presentation? I have 15 minutes for my presentation. How many classes do you attend per day? I attend one class a day, the LBS class, which stands for Learning by Subconscious. How many jobs do you do for your living? I work 3 jobs in the morning as a salesman, in the afternoon as a delivery worker, and at night as a taxi driver. Do you know how many holidays I have? Yes, you have 2 holidays. How much do you try to improve your English? I try as much as I can through practice, listening, and speaking daily. How much do you learn from this class? I learn a little each day, but learning slowly helps me remember longer. How much do you understand the lesson? I understand some parts well, but some parts are still confusing. How much do you want from me? I want 50 million from you. Please help me. I don't have money for this month's class fee, rent, or bus fare. How much food do you eat for a meal? I eat only a little because I'm trying to lose weight. How much time do you have for your presentation? I have 15 minutes, but I still feel nervous speaking in front of others. How much money do you spend in the morning? I spend around 1,000 for tea, cigarettes, and small expenses. How much energy do you use in class? I use a lot of energy, especially when repeating sentences loudly. How much confidence do you have in speaking English? I have plenty of confidence because I practice every day. How much grammar do you study from this class? I study a lot of grammar, but not by memorizing rules. I learn through phrases. How much fun do you have in the class? I have a lot of fun. The lessons are interesting, and my classmates are friendly. Do you know how much I love my girlfriend? Yes, I know you love her more than yourself. Let's continue your slow listening practice. Listen carefully. Repeat softly. Imagine each line happening in real life. How old are you again? I'm 20 years old. My brother is 26 years old, and my sister is 30 years old. Do you get along with your siblings? Yes, I do. My sister treats me like a mother, and my brother guides me like a friend. How old are your parents? My father is 45, and my mother is 40. They work hard and support our family with love. How long is your class? My class lasts 1 hour. I study from 8 to 9 in the morning. What do you do during the class? I listen to the teacher, read the lesson, and practice speaking with classmates. How long is your job every day? My job is 8 hours long. I guide workers and solve problems for the company. What's your name? My name is Jack. How are you today? I'm good. Thank you. And you? Where are you from? I'm from Canada. Do you speak English? Yes, I speak English, but I still practice often. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is red because it feels energetic. Are you married? No, I'm single. How old are you? I'm 24 years old. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have one brother and one sister. What do you do for work? I'm a student right now. What time is it? It's 3 o'clock. Do you like coffee? Yes, I enjoy coffee very much. How many oranges are there? There are 3 oranges on the table. Is it hot today? Yes, it's very hot outside. What are you doing? I'm reading a book and taking notes. Can you swim? Yes, I can swim. What color is your car? My car is red. What do you do in your free time? I like listening to music and watching short documentaries. Do you have a pet? Yes, I have a dog. What's your favorite food? My favorite food is pizza with mushrooms and cheese. Do you have a job? Yes, I work as a teacher. Can you play the guitar? No, I can't play the guitar. Where did you go yesterday? I went to the park to relax. What's the weather like? It's sunny and warm today. What did you eat for breakfast? I ate toast and eggs. How do you get to school? I take the bus every day. Do you like to travel? Yes, I love traveling and learning about new cultures. What's your dream job? My dream job is to be an astronaut. Do you like sports? Yes, I like playing football. How many languages do you speak? I speak 2 languages. Where is the nearest supermarket? It's on Main Street, next to the bank. What's your favorite season? My favorite season is spring when flowers bloom. Do you prefer tea or coffee? I prefer tea. It makes me feel calm. What's your favorite book? My favorite book is Harry Potter. Where did you learn English? I learned English at school and through daily practice. What time do you wake up? I wake up at 6 a.m. every day. Do you have plans for the weekend? Yes, I'm visiting my family this weekend. Do you like cooking? Yes, I enjoy cooking when I have time. What's your favorite TV show? My favorite show is Friends. It's funny and relaxing. Can you drive? Yes, I can drive. What color are your eyes? My eyes are brown. Do you like to dance? No, I'm not very good at dancing. What did you do for your last birthday? I had a small party with my friends. Do you exercise regularly? Yes, I go to the gym 3 times a week. Have you ever been to another country? Yes, I've been to France. What do you usually eat for lunch? I usually eat a sandwich or a salad. Do you prefer hot or cold weather? I prefer hot weather. What's your favorite dessert? My favorite dessert is chocolate cake. How do you relax? I relax by taking a long walk while listening to music. What's your favorite drink? My favorite drink is water. Are you good at drawing? No, I'm not very good at drawing. What's your favorite fruit? My favorite fruit is an apple? Do you prefer the city or the countryside? I prefer the countryside because it's peaceful and quiet. Do you like shopping? Yes, I enjoy shopping for clothes and books. What's your favorite vegetable? My favorite vegetable is broccoli. Have you ever been on a boat? Yes, I've been on a boat several times. Do you like the beach? Yes, I love going to the beach. What's your favorite game? My favorite game is chess. How do you get to work? I take the subway to work. Do you have a garden? No, I don't have a garden. What do you like doing on weekends? I like hiking in the mountains. Do you use social media? Yes, I use social media every day. What's your favorite time of the day? My favorite time is evening when everything feels calm. Do you have a favorite restaurant? Yes, my favorite restaurant serves Italian food. Have you ever been to a concert? Yes, I've been to a few concerts. Do you prefer traveling by plane, train, or car? I prefer traveling by plane because it's fast. What color is your bedroom? My bedroom is light pink. What do you enjoy doing with friends? I like going to the movies with my friends. What's your favorite kind of pizza? I love pepperoni pizza. Do you have plants at home? Yes, I have a few indoor plants. What's your favorite day of the week? My favorite day is Saturday because I can relax. Do you like writing stories or poems? Yes, I like writing short stories when I feel inspired. What is your favorite thing to wear? I love wearing comfortable jeans and a t-shirt. What is your favorite fruit juice? My favorite juice is orange juice. Do you like cartoons? Yes, I enjoy watching cartoons occasionally. Do you enjoy taking photos? Yes, especially photos of nature and city life. Do you like singing? Yes, I like singing, but I'm not very good at it. What did you buy last time you went to the store? I bought fruits, vegetables, and some snacks. Have you ever been to a zoo? Yes, I've been to the zoo many times. Do you have a best friend? Yes, my best friend's name is Alex. What is your favorite thing to do in the city? I enjoy visiting museums. What was the last movie you watched? The last movie I watched was an animated film. What is something you're really good at? I'm good at solving puzzles. What do you like doing on rainy days? I like reading books or watching movies on rainy days. Do you enjoy learning new things? Yes, I'm always curious and ready to learn. Do you know how long I memorize the lessons? Yes, I know. You usually memorize for about 1 hour every day. How many people do you see here? I see university students, office workers, and a few visitors. How many lessons do you study each day? I study one lesson deeply because deep learning helps me remember better. How many friends do you have in this class? I have many friends because I'm open, friendly, and honest. How many subjects do you study at university? I study several subjects, but English is my main focus. How often do you eat each day? I usually eat 2 meals a day. I skip dinner because I'm following a diet. How often do you do homework? I do homework 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and before bed. How often do you practice English to improve? I practice many times a day. I repeat sentences until they feel natural. Do you know how often I cook for my family? Yes. You cook at least 3 times a day. You are the main cook in your home. How long do you learn English in this class? I learn for 1 hour each day, but I review again at home. How long do you use Facebook in your free time? I use Facebook for about 1.5 hours every day. How long do you need to read this lesson? I'll read this lesson until I fully understand it. How long do you sleep each day? I go to bed at 11 p.m. and wake up at 6 a.m. I sleep for 7 hours. How long do you plan to attend this class? I want to attend until I can speak English confidently. How long do you stay in class every day? I stay in class for 1 hour. During that hour, I listen carefully and practice deeply. Good morning. How are you today? I'm good. Thanks. How about you? How is your dad? My dad is healthy and strong. He rarely gets sick. How is the class today? The class is interesting. I feel more confident every time I learn. How is the weather today? It's hot today. I don't feel like going outside. How often do you think about your job? I think about my job very often. I always want to do better. How often do you come to class each day? I come to class once every morning to study basic English. How often do you read for knowledge? I read whenever I have time, but I wish I could read more. Are you interested in English? Yes, I'm very interested in English. It's used around the world. Why is English important for business? Because people use English to communicate across countries and companies. Why is English important for students? Because many books and subjects are written in English. Understanding English helps students learn faster and study abroad. How do people study English nowadays? Many people take online classes, join speaking groups, or practice through videos. How did you study grammar more effectively? I learned grammar through phrases, not rules. For example, if the phrase is I want to, I practiced it with many verbs. I want to eat. I want to sleep. I want to go. I want to practice English. I learned the pattern naturally through repetition. Why does repetition help? Because the more you repeat, the more automatic your speaking becomes. How did your teacher teach you grammar? He didn't ask us to memorize grammar tables. He used patterns, phrases, and real questions to help us learn naturally. What did you think about this method at first? At first, I thought it was strange, maybe too simple. but after a while, I realized it was powerful and effective. Why is slow learning helpful? Because when you learn slowly and carefully, you understand more deeply. Why do some people fail to learn English? Because they stop too early or they don't practice speaking enough. Why do others succeed? Because they practice a little every day and never give up. What do you use English for? I use English to communicate, work, study, and connect with people around the world. Do you enjoy speaking English? Yes, I enjoy it because it makes me feel confident. Do you feel nervous speaking English? Sometimes, but the more I practice, the less nervous I feel. What helps you speak better? Repeating sentences slowly and clearly helps me speak better. What makes learning English fun? Learning becomes fun when you use real-life topics and listen to natural conversations. Do you prefer learning alone or with others? I like learning alone, but practicing with others helps me speak faster. What time of day do you learn best? I learn best in the morning when my mind is fresh. What motivates you to study English? I want to travel, meet new people, and grow in my career. Do you have a learning goal? Yes, I want to speak English naturally and confidently by the end of the year. Do you like learning through listening? Yes. Slow listening helps me understand pronunciation better. What part of English do you want to improve most? I want to improve my speaking and listening skills. What makes listening difficult? Sometimes the words sound fast, and accents can be different. What makes listening easy? Listening becomes easier when I hear the same words many times. What kind of English content do you enjoy? I enjoy simple conversations, slow listening practice, and real-life dialogues. Do you think you can speak English well in the future? Yes, I believe I can, as long as I practice every day. Why is belief important? Because if you believe you can learn, you will keep going. Let's continue your slow English listening practice. Listen carefully. Repeat naturally. Imagine speaking with real people in everyday life. What are you doing? I'm opening my book right now because I want to study English. What is she doing? She's answering a phone call from her friend. What is he doing? He's making a cup of tea in the kitchen. What are they doing? They're walking around the campus, talking about their homework. What are you looking for? I'm looking for my pen. I think I left it on the table. What are you reading? I'm reading about English learning methods. What are you asking me? I'm asking about your habits and your daily routine. What do you like? I like meeting new people and discovering new places. What do you like eating? I like eating rice, chicken, and fruit. What do you hate? I hate dishonesty and laziness. What do you want to ask me? I want to ask about your work and your hobbies. What do you want for lunch? I want noodles with vegetables. What do you want? I want to improve my English every day. What do you want from me? I want you to guide me, correct me, and ask me questions. What do you want to have? I want to have a simple life and a healthy body. What do you want to eat? I want to eat ice cream, but I'm trying to avoid sugar. What do you want to drink? I want to drink a glass of milk. What do you want me to explain? Explain the difference between I do and I am doing. What do you want to say? I want to say, thank you for helping me practice. What do you want to tell your classmates? I want to tell them to practice every day and never give up. What do you want to share? I want to share my experience learning English. What do you want to learn from this video? I want to learn natural English sentences through slow listening. Where are you now? I'm at the university, waiting for my evening class. Where do you stay? I stay in my hometown with my parents. Where do you want to stay in the future? I want to stay in a peaceful city near nature. Where do you want to go? I want to go to the library to borrow a new book. Where do you want to go for fun? I want to go to the beach on the weekend. Where do you want to travel? I want to travel to Canada and France someday. Where do you want to spend your vacation? I want to spend my vacation in the mountains. Why do you want to come early? I want to come early so I can find a good seat. Why do you come late? I come late because I overslept today. Why do you want to learn English? Because English gives me more opportunities in life. Why do you want to practice speaking? Because speaking helps me remember sentences naturally. Why do you look tired? I look tired because I didn't sleep well last night. Why do you feel bored today? I feel bored because the weather is gloomy. Why do you feel nervous? I feel nervous because I have a presentation later. Why do you smile so much? I smile because I want to stay positive. Why do you want to study here? I want to study here because the environment is friendly. Why do you want me to repeat the sentences? Because repeating helps you remember them clearly. How do you make money? I make money through my job and small personal projects. How do you relax after studying? I relax by listening to soft music or taking a walk. How do you want to improve your speaking? I want to improve by repeating phrases slowly and clearly. How do you feel today? I feel calm and ready to study. How do you spend your weekends? I spend my weekends cleaning the house, reading books, and meeting friends. How do you solve problems? I solve problems by thinking carefully and asking for advice. How do you speak English at home? I speak English to myself when I practice alone. How do you review your lessons? I read my notes and repeat sentences until I feel confident. Do you feel motivated? Yes, I feel motivated when I see my progress. Do you feel tired after work? Sometimes I feel tired, but studying English helps me relax. Do you feel stressed when speaking English? Not as much as before. I'm getting better each day. Do you make many mistakes? Yes, I do. But mistakes help me improve. Do you like asking questions? Yes, because questions help me think and understand better. Do you enjoy answering questions? Yes, I enjoy answering because it helps me learn new structures. Do you worry too much? Sometimes, but I'm learning to stay calm. Do you want to change anything about your routine? Yes, I want to wake up earlier. Do you want to build better habits? Yes, I want to build small habits that last. Do you feel confident when speaking with strangers? A little, but I want to feel more confident. What are you doing right now? I'm listening to slow English and practicing carefully. What is he doing now? He's drawing a picture for his art class. What is she doing? She's learning how to pronounce new English words. What are they doing right now? They're discussing their homework project. What are your classmates doing? They're waiting for the teacher to arrive. What's your friend doing? He's organizing his notes for the exam. What are you looking at? I'm looking at the board to read the instructions. What are you thinking right now? I'm thinking about how to improve faster. What are you reading today? I'm reading an article about healthy habits. What are you waiting for? I'm waiting for the bus to arrive. What are you preparing for? I'm preparing for my English speaking test. What are you planning to do this week? I'm planning to finish all my assignments. What are you trying to remember? I'm trying to remember the new vocabulary from yesterday. What are you working on? I'm working on a short presentation about my hometown. What are you practicing? I'm practicing slow listening so I can speak more naturally. What are you learning today? I'm learning simple sentences to build fluency. What are you focused on? I'm focused on speaking clearly and confidently. What do you feel grateful for today? I feel grateful for my health, my family, and the chance to learn English. What do you feel worried about sometimes? Sometimes I worry about my future and whether I'm making the right decisions. What do you enjoy thinking about? I enjoy thinking about my dreams, my goals, and the places I want to travel to. What do you hope to achieve this year? I hope to speak English fluently and feel confident in every conversation. What do you usually think before sleeping? I usually think about my day, what I learned, and what I want to improve tomorrow. What do you tell yourself when things get hard? I tell myself to stay calm and keep moving forward. What do you want your future to look like? I want a peaceful, stable future where I do meaningful work. What makes you smile easily? Good conversations, warm people, and small victories make me smile. What makes you feel relaxed? Soft music, a quiet room, and slow breathing help me relax. What makes you feel proud? I feel proud when I finish a task and see clear improvement. Do you think positively? Yes. I try to think positively even in difficult situations. Do you think too much sometimes? Yes. Sometimes I overthink small things. Do you think studying English alone is enough? Studying alone is helpful, but speaking with others is important too. Do you think English will help your career? Yes. English opens many opportunities in business and education. Do you think learning slowly is useful? Yes. Learning slowly helps me understand deeply and remember longer. Do you think you can become fluent? Yes, I believe I can become fluent with consistent practice. Why do you practice every day? Because daily practice creates strong habits. Why do you want to improve your pronunciation? Because clear pronunciation helps people understand me easily. Why do you repeat sentences many times? Because repetition builds natural fluency. Why do you sometimes lose motivation? Because learning takes time, and progress is not always visible. Why do you keep going even when it's difficult? Because I know every small step brings me closer to fluency. Why do you want to change your routine? I want a routine that supports my health and learning goals. Why do you feel happy today? I feel happy because I achieved something small but meaningful. Where do you want to focus your energy? I want to focus my energy on learning, improving, and growing daily. Where do you usually go when you need quiet time? I usually go to the library because it's peaceful. Where do you study best? I study best in a silent room with no distractions. Where do you go when you feel stressed? I go for a walk outside to clear my mind. Where do you meet your friends most often? We usually meet at a small cafe near the city center. Where do you want to spend your next holiday? I want to spend my holiday near the ocean. Where do you put your phone while studying? I put it far away so I'm not tempted to check it. Where do you get ideas for learning English? I get ideas from videos, books, and conversations with friends. How do you manage your time? I manage my time by planning my day and setting small goals. How do you stay focused when studying? I turn off notifications and keep my desk clean. How do you calm yourself when anxious? I breathe slowly and remind myself that everything will be okay. How do you build a strong habit? I start small and stay consistent every day. How do you know you are improving? I know I'm improving when I speak more comfortably and understand more. How do you organize your thoughts? I write them down so my mind feels clearer. How do you keep a positive mindset? I focus on progress, not perfection. How do you remind yourself to practice? I set alarms and keep my learning materials nearby. How do you measure your learning? I measure my learning by checking how easily I can answer questions. Do you practice English in your mind? Yes. I often create small conversations in my head. Do you talk to yourself in English? Yes, I do. It helps me think faster in English. Do you practice shadowing? Yes. I shadow phrases slowly to improve rhythm and sound. Do you write in English every day? Not every day. But I try to write short sentences often. Do you listen to English before sleeping? Yes. Listening before bed helps me relax and learn unconsciously. Do you feel comfortable speaking in public? Not yet, but I'm improving little by little. Do you enjoy correcting your mistakes? Yes, because every correction helps me grow. Do you like learning through videos? Yes. Videos are helpful because I can hear natural pronunciation. Do you enjoy long listening sessions? Yes, long sessions help me stay immersed in English. What do you tell yourself when you feel tired? I tell myself, just do a little more. What do you do when you feel stuck? I take a break, breathe, and try again. What do you want to remember from today's practice? I want to remember to speak slowly, clearly, and naturally. What do you want to improve tomorrow? I want to improve my listening speed and pronunciation. What do you plan to do today? I plan to study, take a short walk, and relax in the evening. What do you want your English to sound like? I want my English to sound clear, confident, and natural. What is one habit you want to build? I want to build the habit of listening to English every morning. What is one thing you want to let go of? I want to let go of fear and hesitation. What is one thing you want to add to your day? I want to add 10 minutes of shadowing practice. What is something you're proud of today? I'm proud that I showed up and practiced English again. Let's continue. Listen slowly. Repeat gently. Imagine yourself speaking these sentences in real conversations. What are you doing? I'm working on my homework right now. What are you drawing? I'm drawing a picture of my house and the garden behind it. What are you thinking about? I'm thinking about the lesson we learned yesterday. What are you listening to? I'm listening to soft music while I study. What are you waiting for? I'm waiting for my friend. He said he would meet me here. What are you preparing for? I'm preparing for my English speaking test. What are you looking at? I'm looking at the board to read the instructions. What are you searching for? I'm searching for my notebook. I can't remember where I put it. What are you planning to buy today? I'm planning to buy some food and a new notebook. What are you planning to do tonight? I'm planning to study for 1 hour and then relax. What are you trying to understand? I'm trying to understand the new vocabulary from today's lesson. What are you trying to improve? I'm trying to improve my speaking and listening. What are you focusing on right now? I'm focusing on speaking more naturally. What do you want to ask me? I want to ask you about your daily routine. What do you want for lunch? I want a bowl of noodles. What do you want to drink? I want a cup of tea with milk. What do you want to practice today? I want to practice long sentences so I can speak smoothly. What do you want to learn this week? I want to learn more real-life expressions. What do you want to say to your classmates? I want to say that we should never give up. What do you want to share with me? I want to share my ideas about learning English. What do you want to improve most right now? I want to improve my pronunciation and confidence. Where are you now? I'm at the library, sitting near the window. Where do you want to go later? I want to go to the bookstore to buy a new dictionary. Where do you usually spend your evenings? I usually spend my evenings at home with my family. Where do you like studying the most? I like studying in quiet places with good lighting. Where do you go when you need fresh air? I go to the park near my house. Where do you want to travel next year? I want to travel to Thailand or Japan. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I see myself working in a job I love and feeling confident speaking English. Where do you put your important documents? I keep them in a small box in my closet. Where do you keep your study materials? I keep them on my desk so I can study anytime. Why do you look tired today? I look tired because I stayed up late last night. Why do you feel stressed sometimes? I feel stressed when I have too many things to do. Why do you study English every day? Because daily practice helps me improve faster. Why do you practice speaking out loud? Because speaking out loud builds confidence. Why do you repeat sentences slowly? Because slow repetition helps me understand pronunciation. Why do you want to wake up early? Because I want more time to study in the morning. Why do you want to learn new habits? Because good habits make learning easier. Why do you want to change your lifestyle? Because I want to be healthier and more productive. How do you study effectively? I study in short sessions and review often. How do you stay focused? I keep my phone away and take small breaks. How do you relax after studying? I relax by listening to music or stretching. How do you control your emotions? I breathe deeply and remind myself to stay calm. How do you practice speaking alone? I speak to myself or repeat sentences from videos. How do you check your progress? I compare my speaking now with how I spoke months ago. How do you learn from mistakes? I write them down and try not to repeat them. How do you stay motivated? I remember why I started learning English. How do you become a better listener? I listen carefully, slowly, and repeatedly. How do you improve your vocabulary? I learn words in sentences, not alone. Do you like slow learning? Yes, slow learning helps me understand deeply. Do you like listening to long lessons? Yes, long lessons help me stay in the English environment. Do you enjoy practicing alone? Sometimes, but practicing with others is helpful too. Do you feel nervous speaking to strangers? A little, but I try to stay calm and speak slowly. Do you feel happy when you understand English clearly? Yes, understanding makes me feel proud. Do you forget words sometimes? Yes. but I always try to remember them again. Do you want to travel with friends or alone? I want to travel with friends. Do you want to work in another country? Yes, I want to experience working abroad. Do you want to take more English classes? Yes, I want to take speaking and pronunciation classes. Do you want to build a strong English routine? Yes, I want a routine that supports daily learning. What are you doing tomorrow? I'm going to study and visit my grandparents. What are you doing next weekend? I'm visiting a friend and exploring a new city. What are you learning today? I'm learning how to speak clearly and naturally. What are you practicing right now? I'm practicing slow listening. What are you reviewing today? I'm reviewing yesterday's vocabulary. What are you trying to sound like? I'm trying to sound natural and confident. What are your goals for this month? My goals are to speak more, listen more, and worry less. What is something new you learned recently? I learned how to use phrases instead of memorizing grammar rules. What is something you want to try this week? I want to try speaking English every morning for 10 minutes. What is something you want to improve today? I want to improve my pronunciation. What is something you want to stop doing? I want to stop overthinking and doubting myself. What is something you want to continue doing? I want to continue practicing English daily. What are you thinking about right now? I'm thinking about how to improve my English speaking today. What are you waiting for? I'm waiting for my friend to finish his class. What are you eating? I'm eating a sandwich with cheese and vegetables. What are you learning this morning? I'm learning new English expressions for daily conversation. What are you practicing right now? I'm practicing long, natural sentences. What are you trying to remember? I'm trying to remember the phrases from yesterday's lesson. What are you writing? I'm writing notes so I can review later. What are you reading today? I'm reading a short article about healthy habits. What are you looking for? I'm looking for my keys. I can't find them anywhere. What are you doing this afternoon? I'm going to the library to study quietly. What are you doing tonight? I'm planning to rest and sleep early. What are you doing this weekend? I'm spending time with my family and cleaning the house. What do you want to do now? I want to practice speaking slowly and clearly. What do you want to learn today? I want to learn natural expressions for everyday life. What do you want to buy later? I want to buy new headphones for listening practice. What do you want to change about your routine? I want to wake up earlier and study in the morning. What do you want for dinner? I want a simple meal, maybe rice and vegetables. What do you want to focus on this week? I want to focus on pronunciation and listening. What do you want to improve by the end of this month? I want to improve my fluency and confidence. What do you want me to help you with? I want you to help me correct my pronunciation. What do you want to try today? I want to try shadowing long sentences. What do you want to say to your future self? I want to say, keep going. You're doing great. Where do you want to go now? I want to go to the park and get some fresh air. Where do you want to meet tomorrow? Let's meet at the cafe near the station. Where do you usually go after work? I usually go home and relax for a while. Where do you spend most of your free time? I spend most of my free time at home, reading or studying. Where do you want to live in the future? I want to live in a quiet city near the mountains. Where do you keep your important things? I keep them in a small drawer beside my bed. Where do you feel most comfortable? I feel most comfortable at home with my family. Where do you get your motivation from? I get my motivation from my goals and the people I love. Where do you want to travel this year? I want to travel to Japan or South Korea. Why do you want to study English today? Because daily practice helps me speak more naturally. Why do you repeat sentences many times? Because repetition builds fluency. Why do you want to speak slowly? Because slow speaking helps me pronounce clearly. Why do you wake up early? Because I want to start my day with focus and discipline. Why do you feel tired today? I feel tired because I slept late last night. Why do you feel relaxed? I feel relaxed because I finished all my tasks. Why do you feel stressed sometimes? I feel stressed when I have too many responsibilities. Why do you want to practice alone? Because practicing alone helps me concentrate better. Why do you want to study with others? Because studying with others improves my communication skills. Why do you want to take a break? I want to take a break so I can refresh my mind. How do you start your morning? I start my morning by washing my face and drinking water. How do you stay healthy? I stay healthy by eating vegetables and walking daily. How do you relax after a long day? I relax by listening to calming music. How do you manage stress? I manage stress by breathing slowly and organizing my tasks. How do you practice English every day? I practice by listening, repeating, and speaking out loud. How do you learn new vocabulary? I learn vocabulary through sentences and real examples. How do you improve your pronunciation? I improve by speaking slowly and mimicking native speakers. How do you stay motivated? I stay motivated by thinking about my future goals. How do you take care of your mental health? I rest when I'm tired and talk to people I trust. Do you enjoy slow listening practice? Yes, it helps me understand sounds clearly. Do you enjoy repeating phrases? Yes, repeating helps me build confidence. Do you feel comfortable speaking English now? A little, but I want to feel even more confident. Do you sometimes forget simple words? Yes, but forgetting is part of learning. Do you want to build better study habits? Yes, I want to study consistently every day. Do you want to challenge yourself? Yes, challenges help me grow faster. Do you think speaking slowly is useful? Yes, speaking slowly makes communication easier. Do you think listening is important? Yes. Listening is the foundation of good speaking. Do you think you're improving? Yes. I can feel small improvements every week. Do you think you can become fluent? Yes. I believe daily practice will help me reach fluency. What are you listening to now? I'm listening to slow English sentences. What are you reviewing today? I'm reviewing everything I learned this week. What are you practicing right now? I'm practicing speaking with confidence. What are you trying to understand? I'm trying to understand how to speak naturally. What are you focused on today? I'm focused on improving my rhythm and pronunciation. What is something you want to celebrate today? I want to celebrate my consistency in learning. What is something you want to change tomorrow? I want to change my bedtime so I can wake up earlier. What is something you want to learn next? I want to learn conversation patterns for real-life situations. What is something you want to stop doing? I want to stop doubting myself. What is something you want to continue doing? I want to continue practicing English with patience. What is something you want to feel more of? I want to feel more confident when speaking. What are you doing right now? I'm reviewing my notes so I can remember the lesson better. What are you learning today? I'm learning how to use simple questions in daily conversations. What are you preparing for? I'm preparing for my English test next month. What are you trying to improve today? I'm trying to improve my pronunciation and speaking confidence. What are you focused on at the moment? I'm focused on listening slowly and understanding each word. What are you thinking about right now? I'm thinking about my goals and how to achieve them. What are you planning to do later? I'm planning to practice English for another 30 minutes. What are you feeling right now? I'm feeling calm and ready to learn. What do you want to practice today? I want to practice asking and answering daily questions. What do you want to remember from this lesson? I want to remember natural sentence patterns. What do you want to eat for lunch? I want to eat something light, maybe soup or salad. What do you want to drink this afternoon? I want a cup of hot tea. What do you want to learn tomorrow? I want to learn more sentence structures for daily speaking. What do you want to improve this week? I want to improve my listening speed. What do you want from your study routine? I want consistency and steady progress. What do you want to change in your habits? I want to sleep earlier and wake up with more energy. What do you want to focus on this month? I want to focus on speaking slowly and confidently. What do you want me to ask you? Ask me about my hobbies and daily activities. What do you want to ask your teacher? I want to ask how to speak naturally without thinking too much. Where do you want to study today? I want to study in a quiet room with good lighting. Where do you want to go this evening? I want to go for a short walk to clear my mind. Where do you usually eat dinner? I usually eat dinner at home with my family. Where do you spend most of your mornings? I spend most of my mornings at school or at my desk. Where do you want to travel next year? I want to travel to Korea or Singapore. Where do you find motivation to keep learning? I find motivation in my dreams and my personal goals. Where do you keep your study materials? I keep them in a drawer next to my bed. Where do you want to stay for your next vacation? I want to stay near the beach. Why do you study every day? Because consistent practice helps me build confidence. Why do you repeat sentences slowly? Because slow repetition builds strong pronunciation habits. Why do you want to speak clearly? Because clear speech makes communication easier. Why do you want to wake up early? Because early mornings are quiet and perfect for studying. Why do you feel nervous sometimes? I feel nervous when speaking in front of many people. Why do you feel happy today? I feel happy because I made progress. Why do you feel tired tonight? I feel tired because I didn't sleep enough. Why do you want to change your routine? Because I want better health and more productivity. Why do you want to exercise more? Because exercise helps me stay energized. How do you organize your day? I write down my tasks and follow them step by step. How do you stay calm in stressful moments? I breathe slowly and focus on one thing at a time. How do you review your vocabulary? I review vocabulary by using it in sentences. How do you practice when alone? I shadow sentences and talk to myself softly. How do you measure your progress? I check how easily I can answer daily questions. How do you make learning fun? I listen to music, watch short videos, and practice naturally. How do you keep improving? I stay curious and keep repeating useful phrases. How do you manage your time effectively? I avoid distractions and study in short blocks. Do you enjoy slow learning? Yes. Slow learning helps me understand more deeply. Do you enjoy long listening sessions? Yes. Long sessions help me stay in an English environment. Do you enjoy practicing every day? Yes. Daily practice makes me feel productive. Do you feel comfortable speaking English now? A little. But I want to feel more and more comfortable. Do you sometimes forget simple sentences? Yes, but I repeat them until they feel natural. Do you want to speak faster? Not now. I want to speak clearly first. Do you want to watch English videos every day? Yes. Watching videos helps me learn naturally. Do you want to build strong habits? Yes. Strong habits bring long-term success. Do you want to practice with others? Yes. Practicing with others helps me grow. Do you think learning takes time? Yes. Learning takes time, patience, and repetition. Do you think you are improving little by little?